What's a superpower you think would be good for storytelling purposes? Controlling probabilities. How? What do you mean, how? I mean, I feel like you couldn't cause a struggle with probability control because everything would just be too easy because you're controlling probability. Oh, I see your point. But the problem with your idea is the fact that you're giving them absolute control probabilities when you should just allow them to add like a small multiplier to probabilities. How does a multiplier help? What's the chances that you're going to find a giant bag of money? Pretty much zero. And if you give someone the power to control probability absolutely, then they can make that 100% and then life's on easy mode. That's exactly my point. Yeah, but instead don't make it to where they have absolute probability control, and instead they can add a multiplier so that pretty much zero still remains pretty much zero. But then it's just a crappy power. No, because then you get someone who can do planning to cause things to happen that are normally unlikely, and it becomes really interesting really quickly. Give me an example. Okay, so you want to have somebody find a large bag of money, right? Sure. That becomes way more likely if there's a wreck of an armored vehicle holding bags of money, right? Well, yeah, obviously. But then the chances of an armored vehicle wrecking with bags of money in it are also slim. So you have to go down the chain of events to make that event more likely so that your character can get more bags of money. All right, go through the chain then. All right, fine. You find someone who's already a driver of an armored truck who's also in a relationship. That shouldn't be that hard to find. You basically stalk them for a month with your probability control and then basically make it to where they can be losing sleep over time because the probability of things going wrong around bedtime just keeps going up. Okay, so you have a sleepy driver who might have a, let's say, pregnant wife, and then when he's driving his armored vehicle, all of a sudden has to answer a phone call from his pregnant wife because she's pregnant and he's already sleepy. And then when he picks up the phone, then something can run out in front of him because you've been controlling probabilities for a while because you've been following this guy for a month. Okay, I think I'm starting to see where you're going with this. Exactly. So then you have a character that you're following that's just doing a ton of crazy things throughout like a month span of time just so they can get a bag of money to land in front of them. So probability control. Fair enough.